Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for March. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Aquarius, any interaction with this video, if it resonates, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it'll also add your energy to the collective pool, and it's going to make it easier for me to read for everybody just a little bit better. Okay, it will be appreciated. Let me just fix my mic. I think we're good to go. Alright, your herbal astrology, beautiful. This is one of my favorites in this deck. Lavender, Weaver. I will be reading this out because this is a new deck for me. And your moonology, appropriate, is it not? New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. This has been happening a lot. The moonology for different signs is coming out as their corresponding cards. Stunning. Okay. Hang on. Let me get to your herbal astrology first before we move forward. Number 20. Now the keywords right here are Weaver of potential, new beginnings, intuitive intellect, contemplative phase, emotional fulfillment, and walking in alignment. It says, lavender is much like the medicine of spider, a master communicator that organizes, refines, and systemizes many elements in life. Lavender's medicine provides us the power of discipline and focused energy, key elements to enable aligned manifestation. Spider is here, right here, if you see closely. Spider is here today to remind you that when you're not communicating from a higher alignment, we quickly become entangled, overly critical, and even block the flow of creativity and healing communication. Connect to the energy of the spiral to journey deep down into your shadow and allow this organizing system to facilitate higher alignment to your foundation when needed. Use the gifts of communication such as music, poetry, art, and dance to nurture creativity as you weave your life. This, for me, is the perfect combination of the 11th and 5th house energies. And the astrological ruler of this card is Mercury. So I feel like you could be, you know how they say that, you're the glue of the group. You are the person who keeps everybody together. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like some of you could be the pillar of strength in your social groups or even in your family. Someone who keeps everything going. Someone who makes lists and to-do lists and just tells everybody what to do and how to go about their life. But you could also be the bringer of awareness to other people's lives, and that's quite Aquarian in my opinion, because you guys are the humanitarians of the zodiac. So not only are you helping people to help them understand their full potential, you're helping them because it brings you emotional fulfillment. Does that make sense? I won't be surprised if some of you are into psychology or learning to become therapists or already are therapists. But this could be your intended path. This could be your divine path to help people open up to change. And in the process, you're helping yourself open up to change. And if not yourselves, it's possible some of you are looking into therapy, wanting to meet up with a psychologist and discuss your triggers and your traumas. But let's see what we have. There you are, Queen of Swords. That's your energy. Oh, what was that? Ew. Well, nothing I can do about it now. I think it's soot from my candle wick. Alright. 6 of Swords. That is opening up to change. That is moving on to calmer waters from chaos. You're a visionary, Aquarius. Look at that. She's looking to the future. Right? There's so many windows of opportunities right below her, but it's almost like they're not enough to satisfy her. There's more. You're yearning for more. Some of you may be changing up your networks. You may be networking more. You may be changing your social groups and meeting more like-minded people. There you are again. Wow, you're showing up in your power, Aquarius. I love it. The star is your card in the tarot. And then we have strength, Leo energy. Let's keep moving. I will be pulling clarifiers. The Lovers, Gemini energy, stunning. This is the first time the Lovers has shown up. You're the 11th sign I'm reading for. The Moon, that's a lot of major arcana right there. Pisces, Cancer energy. The Seven of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups with the Four of Cups. You remember what I said about the opportunities that you have right there with all those windows? They're not good enough. And which is why I feel like the Weaver is here, why you're looking to distant horizons to try and connect with different people, with like-minded people. It's almost like the people you're surrounded by now, they don't share your visions, they don't share your goals and ambitions. But now I am primarily a love reader, so I will try and incorporate it as such. With the Queen of Swords and the Lovers, you're being very discerning. There is a sense of criticism here when it comes to your potential partners, and criticism not in a nitpicky way, but criticism in the best way possible. You're refining your checklist. You're being very careful about who you're inviting into your life because you understand consequences. You understand long term, right? You're not in this just for instant gratification. I will clarify, but let's move forward. We have the Six of Swords with the Moon. The Moon can represent fears and insecurities. It can represent a sense of not knowing because you're not letting yourself know. Okay, the Moon hides things because it triggers our subconscious mind to hold that information, right? The Moon doesn't have the physical power to make us forget. It just suppresses. And the Sun is what helps us bring things to the surface. But with the Six of Swords right here, I feel like you are coming to terms with your shadows. You see how she's floating around on this dark cloud and she's finally found an island to anchor herself to. That's what I'm getting here. When it comes to love, you may feel like you've been floating. You may feel like you've kissed way too many frogs and you finally want to find a home. Does that make sense? But there is some deep-seated fear, some kind of deep-seated trauma that is preventing you from, well, anchoring yourself to somebody. The minute you feel like you can open up, something pulls you back. You see how those octopus tentacles keep pulling her back in, right? To her comfort zone. Not realizing sometimes we put ourselves in uncomfortable situations and call that home because that's what we're familiar with. But let's see, moving forward, we have the Star, which is a beautiful energy of healing, hope, restoration of faith, right? It could also be a card of isolation for some, but it's interesting how the depiction here is the Taj Mahal, which is a monument that was built on grounds of love, right? So you still have hope, I feel. You're still wishing upon a star, but for some of you, I feel like the long term of relationships is what is freaking you out more than anything, because the Seven of Pentacles is an investment of very precious seeds that you know should bring you a beautiful bounty, right? And you're being very, very careful with your resources when it comes to your love, time, energy. So while that hope is there, there's something that's holding you back still. We will see. With the Strength card and the King of Pentacles. Now with the King of Pentacles, this could just be an earth sign coming towards you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And with Strength, this could be a Leo. But I see unconditional love in your future. I'm sounding like one of those tarot readers in dark back rooms with crystals everywhere. But I see unconditional love. Because the King of Pentacles is someone who's very traditional, right? It's someone who's very stable and grounded. And this is husband or wife material. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you want to get married, right? Not everybody on the planet does. But this is someone who can bring you what you've been wanting. You know, that island where you can anchor yourself. Not that you need anyone to complete you, but it's just someone who feels like home. And with Strength, it's someone who not only depicts unconditional love, but it is somebody who makes you stronger, brings out the best in you. Let's see, why is the Queen of Swords here? The High Priestess. You're being very quiet. Now, like I said here, with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, with the Two of Pentacles, some of you may have multiple options in love, and you're just telling yourselves that none of these options are good enough for me, right? But the High Priestess is not literal. The High Priestess is a very intuitive energy. It is someone who goes very deep into their own psyche and the psyche of other people to understand what makes them tick. So if you are confused about which path to take, go deeper. Don't function from a surface level. I feel like whoever it is that you're dealing with has more depth than you realize, and you just haven't allowed yourself to take that plunge. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Nine of Wands. You're putting a wall up. Nine of Swords. This is all self-created. Queen of Swords again. This is all self-created fear, my friend. Let's see. Why is the Lovers here? The Five of Wands. It's possible that previous conflict from previous relationships is resurfacing now, and you're just worried that the past is going to repeat itself. But let me tell you, it will not. The Ace of Cups is a brand new offer in love. It is a brand new start in love. And with the Hanged Man, it's almost, it's different from what you're used to, right? The Hanged Man is a shifted perspective. The Hanged Man is different. So whatever this is, I would give it a shot. I'm going to get one more card with the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. We're going from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, you see. So if you're already currently dealing with somebody, I feel like they're moving painfully slowly. And that is leading to this conflict in your head about what am I supposed to do, right? But we fail to realize that the Knight of Pentacles is the most stable knight in the tarot, right? The other knights just go moving around all over the board. But the Knight of Pentacles is very meticulous in his journey, or her journey, no gender. And because it takes so long for the Knight of Pentacles to get to where he wants to be, he doesn't move once he gets there. So it's a permanent offer, right? Get out of your head, plain and simple. Because the stability that you're wanting with open up to change, that stability that you were lacking is there for you to grab, but you're operating from a place of the past. And we don't want that. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Death card. Change is so important in your reading. There is a transformation that wants to come about here. And then we have Temperance with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you've been very patient. Some of you may be yelling at me that how much am I supposed to wait? Divine timing is a mysterious thing. And there's nothing we can do to speed up the universe. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you are mourning the loss of a previous relationship. It is possible. Some of you may have built a home in somebody else and they left you homeless. Which is why now you're having difficulty finding that island where you can anchor yourself. Because you're suspecting every island in the ocean. That island is going to abandon me. That island is going to bring up my triggers. That island is going to betray me. Not every island is the same. What is constant is your view of that island. Does that make sense? Like attracts like. So if you're looking at that island or that person from a place of fear, you will magnetize the same back to yourself. Be the embodiment of love, and that has been the collective theme for March. Once you operate from a place of love, you attract more love to yourself, right? Which is why I feel like we have Weaver and Open Up to Change. It's possible that the people that you were surrounding yourself with, whether in love or otherwise, were fearmongers. They were people who were injecting that fear into you. Aquarius, you're not good enough. Aquarius, you're never going to find your happily ever after. Aquarius, you're not beautiful enough. Aquarius, you're not worth it. Why are they still in your life? Right? Get rid of them. This, I feel like, oh, something fell. Two cards. Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. Come on, they wanted to show up. And I'm going to take them. Because I feel like the universe right here has a hand on your back. And it's telling you to let go of the sense of, I'm not going to get it. Right? The Hierophant if the Ace of Wands had shown up by itself, it would be a little concerning, because the Ace of Wands is just a spark, right? This is that moment when they say strike while the iron is hot. It's not going to be hot enough for too long. And we have been talking about permanence, right? I've been preferring pentacles in your reading. But the Ace of Wands showed up with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this is that permanence that we're looking for. It is possible that some of you were in a heavily committed relationship, right? And it just didn't work out. There were too many secrets. There were too many things that were hidden, and you were constantly asking questions. You were constantly watching tarot readings because you weren't being able to have a conversation with your partner. That's changing. The Ace of Wands is nothing but in your face. The Ace of Wands does not hide. So whoever this person is, whether it's a past person or a new person, they're coming with a very fresh energy. And this could be someone who's also very spiritually awakened. Wow, we're at 16 minutes. No way. This is going to be the longest one today. Why is the star here? You can't make this up, Aquarius. You can't. I've seen 3 aces in your reading already. The Ace of Swords is a truth. It is an epiphany. This is, you've wished upon a million stars in the sky, right? But there's that one star that shines brighter than the others, because that is your truth. There is somebody around you who's not only honest, but they are very, very transparent. There are no secrets with this person, no qualms. And this could also be a conversation that you've been wishing to have. You know how sometimes we make conversations in our heads about, we should have said this, next time I talk to this person, this is what I'm going to say. You don't need to type texts and delete them anymore, because there is a call that could be coming in that will help you open up to this change. Whether this is refreshing what failed in the past, or this is just a brand new beginning with somebody else, or it is just a change that you can finally embody. This could even just be closure. Whatever it is, it's almost like the sludge is being washed away and it's being replaced with a very clear, sparkling stream of water. That's what I'm getting. 7 of Pentacles. Why is this here? The Queen of Pentacles. We have a divine match. I feel like you're attracting somebody who not only shares your morals and your values, they also share their values on money, you know, on saving, on building a nest, on saving for the long term. And this is someone who is equally as concerned about their resources and the investment of those resources as you have been. Yep, you see, I haven't been taking flippers off late, if you've noticed, if you've been watching me for a while. But how can I not take this? You see that infinity symbol right here. The 10 of Cups with strength. This is unconditional love at its finest. And I also feel that, again, another flipper. I'm going to take it. You see, the feather represents your mind. It represents your intellect. And the heart represents love, of course. There's a beautiful balance that is coming in where you don't feel... It's almost like you're not going to have to be the strong one anymore. I'm not saying you're going to be weak, but you don't have to build up walls anymore. You don't have to wear an armor anymore. That's probably what I'm going to title this reading. You can be vulnerable. You can open up your heart, because whoever this is not only incredibly balanced, but they share the same template for life as you. They have the same goals, the same ambitions, especially when it comes to love. And whatever was kept away from you all this time, Aquarius, with the Justice card, this is karmic justice, right? This is the universe coming in and saying, you've done the work, my friend. Here's your reward. What is your reward? The 10 of Cups, because you've been strong. In the face of adversity, in the face of abandonment trauma, you've been strong. You've never abandoned yourself. Right? And with Weaver, I keep getting, it's possible that this could be someone you already know. If this is not a past person for you, it very well could be. It could be someone who's a part of your friend group or your social group, or someone you meet through a friend. It's possible. And with open up to change, I'm almost getting, if you're in the dating pool, do something different, right? If you're on Tinder or Bumble or whatever, scrap those apps, go out. Okay, take like a cooking class, whatever you enjoy doing, whatever your hobbies are. If you like to paint, if you like to run, if you like to go to the gym, whatever. Go to a place where you will find people who share the same passions as you. And that is where you can meet someone who's like-minded, you know. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Three of Wands. You've been waiting for this. Beautiful energy, judgment. That tells me something. For some of you, most definitely, this is a person from the past coming back in with a renewed energy, because they understand with the Two of Cups right here that you match each other and they haven't been able to replace you. Plain and simple. This is an aha moment, right? It's an awakening. For some of you, I'll keep these out. But for the others, with the Three of Wands, whatever it is that you have been wishing for, right? Whenever I see the Three of Wands, I think of someone looking to the distant horizon and trying to discern the ships that they have manifested. Those ships are coming in. Six of Cups. I can't make this up. For a very large number of you. Now, I don't get too many viewers for some reason. The algorithm hates me. But whoever it is watching this, I feel like for a lot of you, this is a person from the past. If this person hasn't been a part of your physical reality, they have been a part of your previous lifetime. Because that is what the Six of Cups is. The Six of Cups is a soul tie. It's a soul contract that you've carried forward into this lifetime. And then with the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, this reading is blowing my mind. This is exactly what you've always wished for. At least I think so. The Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You see how that Knight of Pentacles is turning into the Knight of Cups, and a combination of those two archetypes is exactly what you want. It is love, it is stability, it is loyalty. And the Ten of Pentacles is a legacy of love. It is a beautiful, beautiful life with a beautiful house and 2 dogs and a white picket fence. And if that's not your definition of a beautiful life, then whatever it is coming in for you, my friend. Stunning reading. Go a little deeper. With the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, I feel like you're just operating from a shallow level, at least for now. Go a little deeper and let life surprise you. Open up to change, Aquarius. This reading has been phenomenal. Alright, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.